Welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. So in last episode we got to Rockford Castle and got through the first star. Brilliant, done, finished. So now we've got to pick. Normally, obviously, I just pick one and you just say it. Also, thank you very much for watching these. I know this is 2018, so it's not maybe as popular as some other things, but thank you for taking the time. And don't forget to check out pixelgamer.com for all the latest videos. It's all free. You don't need to log in. And you tell me what's free these days. So it's beneficial for you, isn't it? Anyway, so let's decide. So I don't think I've got in my pack that I bought, I haven't got all the DLCs, as I said before. But it looks as if I've potentially got at least, so far, 3 hospitals left. And, if they become a bit more popular, I'll consider looking at some more DLCs. Because obviously that's, that's the way it goes. Sometimes you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, sort of thing. But I really I enjoyed 2 Point Hospital over campus. And yes, I do have museum, as I've done some demos before, and we are going to look into that, and I need to get on with that, but let's get back to this. So, which should we pick? Meltdown or Smogley? Teaching hospital focused on surgery. Abandoned hospital, neither. Shall we do the power, and then obviously we could do the Smogley? I think these have to be opened up anyway, so I have to do these two before I can do this one, I think. Because we've done a teaching one before where we had to do that sort of thing. No, I'll go to Smogley. I don't know why. Apologies if you don't want to think of the one. But I've got nowhere to ask, I'm live. So anyway, let's go in here. It's just so you know there is at least one more hospital left. What gets money based on it outside the city. The mayor is keen to help develop the area. Currently, this means it receives a generous supply of 2 things: population and patients requiring surgery. So we know that this is based on surgery. So I don't know how many research I've got. I'd recommend building up our teaching hospital and training some surgeons. Surgeons require a qualified doctor and a nurse, but it brings in big bucks, so it's worth it. Right, so let's try and get this to turn, which is always a good thing. Pretty simple hospital. What do we actually need? Keep 50 patients, trained staff. So am I going to need a reception? It doesn't say that I need a reception. But it doesn't say not that I need a reception. Get what I mean? So I assume I'm going to need a reception. Actually, the reception would probably be best served in the centre, maybe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's have a bigger reception pod. I don't know actually. Well, this looks like if I do this, that covers both of them, doesn't it? We'll also have a little bit of a I don't think I can have 2 hatches. So we'll leave it at that. Let's pause. Let's hire a assistant. Customer service, that's all good. Right, bung you in there. You're paused. Simpson is an assistant, go to hire radio, so that's fine. What have we got? We obviously need to do surgery, but we're going to need... I assume I'm going to need a doctor. The option is to cheap out or to get a decent one. Maybe a decent one. I think this one, because this one's got general practice, but this one's got gender diagnostics as well. Slightly more expensive. I don't know whether the surgery should be here. I'm not too sure. I'm always questioning my things on these. I mean, we've got an open plan here as well, so it's quite a lot of open. It needs to be a 3v3 at least. I think I might go that way. Rotate with a Z. It's super, like as I always said, when I play a Timberborn, which is an absolute brilliant game. It's one of the best games I've ever played. Anyway, it uses R. And that's why I go press, and that's why it goes up and down. It's just the way things are going. You get used to where I suppose a bookcase. Oh no, that just reduces boredom. Somebody's not going to use that either. Ooh. That's a bit expensive. Doesn't matter. Always makes me laugh that you could actually put these behind the cabinet, but whatever. I get a Sonic in there. Right, that's a 3. That's a doer. We still we'll hire this guy, so that's good. And we'll just do general diagnostics and see which see what people come in for. I assume, yeah, he's going to go to the general diagnostics. Now, we obviously need to get a training room because that's what it said. Where do I put the training room? That needs a wall. That's going to be a bit of a pain. No, we don't need a wall. We'll do that, but the training room here. I don't want too many to start with, so I've got the access to that. Now, having books in here will obviously increase our prestige and help them on their way. I think that's, yeah, makes sense to me that way. We'll do that.
No sleeping in the corridors.
I need to hire. They said a doctor, didn't they? But that's a doctor with fines. Injection. Who does surgery then? Surgery. Allows a doctor to work in a surgery. So I need to hire a doctor. The trouble is I don't want any of these ones. We need a janitor. That'd be good because that's training. That's worth the weight in gold. I'm going to send them home. I suppose I could get one. What's the 4-3? We can add to it. It's not going to be really a very big. thing though, is it? I'll do another one, I think. Right, that gives me the chance of the third bed. A locker room. Then we need a higher, no. Oh, okay. Higher nurse. Oh, we'll have that one. Jobs. Yeah, because that's a surgery, so, right. There's 3, but that'll do for now. I was gonna have that for the surgery, but I don't think it's needed at this precise moment. We've got 180 something, so we've got to be careful. That's a 35. That's a 35. 35. Plot 2 is a 50 grand. That actually might be better for the ward. I need to have some heaters in here because of obvious reasons.
Let me tell you, the only environment those people care about is the air-conditioned bank vault where they keep all their money. Remember that next time you bathe in your jasmine-scented mud bath.
Also, it might be nice. I think I can get them in this section here, so we can get some money rolling. A drinks machine, a energy drink. Then I can get one in there. I think. Right, that'll cover them, so they can. I still want to. Yeah, we haven't got enough beds. That's giving me 5 grand. We still about minds, but this will get some money back. General diagnostics. Cure 5 patients with turtle head. What the hell is turtlehead? What the hell is turtlehead? I'm trying to find a one for the turtlehead, but I suppose information. Oh, not information. Illnesses. It's not come up yet, then. So I'm just getting a doctor. We're getting some money in. That's good. Let's see what doctors we've got. They're all this stuff. I suppose I could buy one. Is he gonna need training? No, he's not. He won't do the surgery. He'll do psychiatry, but I don't want him to do any of these.
There are no announcements at this time.
Oh, there's that one. That's a bit of a down. I'm going to fire you because it doesn't cost me any, and I'm going to hire you instead. And you're going to go into there. Right, you're going to go into there and go to jobs. You're going to turn these on. You're going to go into the training. And you're going to do the surgery. It's going to cost me. Let's start that. At least I keep one doctor in there. Maybe they're not as good as the other doctor, but I'm going to have to get something going. I suppose you probably want the best doctor over there. Oh, it's cold in there. I've got a janitor. Might get some foliage actually. Foliage, good. We could. Having a leaflet stand right in the inside. Get that then. That'd be fun. Oh, I've kept pressing the pause.
Fire test. Please pretend there's a fire.
Yeah, that's going to take a little while. What are we going to do? I haven't got any more here, and I don't want to. Oh, where's the assistant gone? We've got no staff room.
Assistant to reception.
Where's the staff? I got no toilets as well. That's another concern.
Why is discretion the only one that gets a soul? How about the soul of confidence or apathy? Chew on that while you listen to this next song.
I pressed the wrong button again. You can tell that. Ah, right. Let's sink. Sink's good. And then we want a hand wash. That's good. Yes. At least now they can go to the lab, right? Right, so now we've got surgery. That's the... Where's he gone? So what we'll do is... We'll pick him up. You're going off me. I'm only doing that until I get a... Once I get a surgery, obviously. A surgeon. Can he actually do any... No, he can't. Yeah.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
We've done one training. Where's the... I'll hire... I'll hire a nurse. I'll post that. I'll go to no, jobs. I want to. I wish you could have a button just turn all this off and then turn on what we wanted to turn. We'll just do the ward and do that. What I'll do is I'll have a potential for 2 in the one. It's a bit too much at the moment, but optional 2. That allows the other one to have a wee break. That's so we can go for training. Let's do ward 2. I've not got. I'm not wanting to. He's got in a ward. That means it's 3. I sort of really need to think about how I'm going to do that. I got the 50,000. Maybe that's the better with the ward and moving it out of the way. As it is giving us only 5,000. It gives us 5,000 for the verse and 7,000 for that. We've got 100%. And ineffective against 1, so that's, you know.
At 2 Point Bank, we know that when it comes to your money, you want to be comforted. Roaring fires.
Let's consider buying
tasty
this.
sandwiches. The time
In
Derek
fact, let's
told you
just buy
that
it.
joke.
I think I'd rather do that and then leave the ward. Hopefully this section here can be wardified. Okay.
This is 2 Point Radio.
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their amusement over patient.
Ah, Sonny Big Blanket's coming. Starting these is always slow, but we'll pick up. I've just been trying to be careful. Obviously, I've spent quite a lot in this. This will tell me where the. I think the doors are going to be here on the next. If they're up here, that's a bit of a pain. I suppose I could do it this way. I don't know where the doors are, you see. Ah, there we go. So they're this way. Oh, that's fine. We'll concentrate on putting the ward here, I think. We'll extend it quite far out. Probably have it in the center. Have you always at this edge? Just have a couple of radiators. We'll have a couple of more beds. I don't want to go too lewy. I suppose I could get... It's only an extra one, isn't it? Then we could get the locker room stuff in between, I think. One, and one. Right, that's made it a little bit more flush. We want the filing cabinets maybe on here or something. I suppose you want the filing cabinets right next to her, don't you?
Qualified janitor to combat ghost, please.
Oh, I've got a ghost. Right. A couple of screens and that's the door. That'll do for now. Let's sell that. Oh, can I close it? Can I close this? Sell. I edit. Items, room, sell. That's allowed me to potentially move. The surgery might be able to be in this section here. I need our radiators just to make things a bit more. I don't want in the center, happily. I can have two.
Look, either you're one of those people who tries to stuff as many marshmallows into their mouth as they can.
Hire a
The
janitor
important thing is
that
to
does
keep a
not
sense
have.
of perspective. Now, stuff this fine song down your ears.
Janitor. Can I have ghost train? I'll have to train, but I got training anyway. What have we got? Oh yeah. Let's go. I have a habit of pressing the space bar. Where's the
Announcement. Please don't compare.
at least now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I've got quite a lot of them in there, and that's good. I've still got some more spaces to be honest. Let's. They can all sit down. Basically, all the spaces are taken.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to
That's
find
pretty good.
them,
2,
not
4,
as
6,
you'd
6.
expect to find them.
I like that. Oh, this is his GP, but the trouble is I've only got one thing for the GP though. I queue 10 patients. Reject that. I'm not going to be able to queue out that many. Not this early anyway.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Revenue is going up. I'm just a bit worried about spending far too much. I'm going to have to put some heaters in now. Apparently they're cold. A staff room would be a worthwhile endeavour, I think. It's pretty cheap. It's even cheaper if it doesn't allow me to... Oh, yeah. You're going to get a cancel room. What's the minimum of a... There isn't any minimum staff.
This is Nigel Bickleworth.
I'll do that.
Radio.
And once again, I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, bid you a very cordial welcome to my humble show. For the next few hours, I shall endeavor to enlighten your grey little lives.
Okay. That's nice. That will be better. Don't particularly want a bigger. I'm trying to find I'm sure there was a rug here. There we go. Retro rug. We like the retro. Ooh, that's terrible.
Lost and found report.
That'll do.
Medium to large harm.
No, they're going to get bored, aren't they? Let's do that. Gives them a bit of a break. We definitely need the surgery, so that's something to consider. Now I've got the ghost going because I've got no training left. Well, I have got training. Customer service, marketing, customer service 2. Enhance reception of retail skills, 50% customer service skills, staff with this qualification. It's going to cost me 10. Do you particularly want to spend that? Trouble is, no matter which one I do, it's going to cost me anyway, isn't it? So I might as well. I might as well do it on something that's going to. Well, I suppose that was just cheaper, wasn't it? Right, there we go. 20 grand. You better be worth it, yep. See, that's got some money. That's got me some money, but obviously, 5 and 7, yeah. Get in there. What the hell is that? Treatment room surgery. No, I need to get the surgery going though. I know the surgery is really expensive.
Please be aware, not being aware costs lives. Steps needed in ward.
People say to me, Sir Nigel, how do you find the fortitude to continue such excellent work day after day? And I reply, because I have been bestowed the gift of broadcasting by some divine force, you simple peasant. One does what one is born to do, and I was born to play this next tune.
Right, so now, where is... Right, so now this should have a swap around. Yeah, you're going to the surgery. You're going to... Oh, I need a nurse, don't I? I need a nurse in here. Requires a nurse, and that'll be requiring a nurse that's got... surgery, stubborn. That'll be a good one. No training as yet, though. What the hell? That was not what I had in mind. That's why I selected raw. Well, that's slightly silly. Jobs. The surgery. Then we'll do that. So now he can go into the surgery, which means
Training course completed.
oh yes. This it needs. It's not just going into the surgery. I need to.
Reception.
I need to be able to train one. But there's nobody in the nurse's position. I can look at the circles. There's no circles around them. So this is why this isn't going to work. What's into where? Okay. Hire doctors. I could hire. Let's just hire that him. Let's copy this. Can we get it somewhere just here? Staff. Doctors. This one. Jobs. Take off this. That means they're only in the. Oops, a daisy. Whoops, a daisy. I might as well send him to treatment. Get urgent form. Some patient home, some patient home. Oh, that's the doctor. It's the nurse that I want, the junior nurse. Oh, now I can train. I think I can train. What? Junior nurse. Don't I, what the hell do I need to get the... It says nurse required. But I have got a nurse with some... Oh,
Register your body for compost donation today.
what's this?
Let the grass be greener from the other side.
That's not the one that I wanted to... that's not the one I wanted to do the thing. And this is the one I wanted to do the thingy. But I could I could do some training while I'm waiting. Couldn't I? But what have we got? Treatment 2. It has its treatment skills. We've got one of them in there. But that's going to take away from there. The trouble is, no matter what, it's going to cost me cash. Training. Trains reduced. Yeah. Well, yeah. I need to do the training, but I'm obviously worried about the cash flow. The cash flow's coming in, but not enough to warrant the skill. I can't remember what else needs the surgery. It says nurse, but I know you have to have with surgery required. Is it because there's no... It might be just because there's no doctor needed yet. Where's the doctor then? On a break. We're going to have a fracture ward eventually. That could be at the other side of this, I think.
May we request that all outpatients kindly get out.
The warding's doing pretty
You
well.
may have heard at some point over the course of your lives that it is improper to end a sentence with a preposition. Bosh and piffle, I hear you say.
It would probably make sense
Unless
to...
you wish to sound like a barbarian, you will never again utter a phrase such as, "This isn't advice I'm going to listen to."
Oh, we can. We can have a second one now. We can have a second one there. It's a bit tight, like. But we can have a second one in there. So center home. But there, how many secured? I'll send to treatment. Send to treatment. We'll just send him to treatment. As we check, right, to seek a treatment where required. Head office. There's no head office. I wonder if this is to do with research. Which means that I'm going to need some sort of place to put research in, isn't it? Rooms. Now I do have a staff that does have... I did have.
Patients found abusing hospital facilities
Oh, maybe I
will
didn't.
henceforth be considered organ
Hiya. Ooh. Nope, I can't see that one either. I want to research because I think I'm going to have to. Yes, this head thing is definitely annoying. Look, the trouble is, I don't have a doctor that's got a research. I think it's yes, doctor, isn't it? These are all expensive. Go back there a minute. No, none of these have got the circle around them either.
There's nothing like a burp. And now, burp soda comes in 3 new flavors. With 23% more flavors.
Our doctors have resources at all forms of plans. Okay, available. Patient, we need to build a diagnostic for
This is 2-Point Radio.
fracture right, send home.
Has anyone seen my body? No, me neither.
See, that's going well. They're on about sent to all the diagnostics about only 55% of diagnostic. We can estimate the way our center treatment. How much money am I making? Just about making even. Need to research our head office. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna have to do a hire a thing to do. As otherwise I'm well, that would be the best to hire. Well, there isn't really any decent one to hire, but again, I'm thinking here. Can't
Maintenance announcement. Plants need
I've got
water.
too many staff looking for work. I don't. Where's the one that's the doctor?
Join me in welcoming the mayor to the hospital.
You need an injection. I cannot get any of these on training. Junior doctor, I can. Let's just get research going. It's going to cost me. If I don't get research going, I didn't really want a doctor, but I think you have to have a doctor. Wait a minute. Is that going to... Oh no, I can't do it now. I didn't know where to get to. Now, if I'm... research, where are you? Ooh. This is dodgy.
Nigel Bickleworth.
I think we'll sell...
Radio. Bungle Meditech has announced a major breakthrough in the cure for baldness.
I'm selling all that.
To share any details.
I might... Oh, well, I've already done the surgery, so it doesn't really matter. I could, at the moment, staff doctors. You're looking for, you're working, you're doing something. You are gonna get fired. I need to save some money. Oh, that's just flipping typical, isn't it? Although I couldn't do it anyway. Because I don't have the right...
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
I also need one of these. I also need a couple of... I think that's it.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Yeah, well, the doctor's going to do the research. He's doing the research. So I need to do head office. I'd started that. But I hadn't really got any fat. Right, let's let's call it a day there with this. I try not to go over an hour. Now, obviously, if we look at the money,
Nurse needed in ward.
we might be in quotes restarting this next time and try to do it a little bit better. It's always this, as you know from some of the other ones, where I shouldn't have built the surgery. I should have definitely built a research. The ward is fine. That's not a problem. But we just don't have the finances to... Once we get the finances, we'll be perfectly fine. You know, this is bringing in money. This is good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. We will see you in the next Smogley video. Bye for now.